This video is about a great, easy way, a fantastically easy way to sprout apples from seeds from an apple that you just ate. You can see here this jar on the left says Quincy apple on it. That's actually a very old variety of apple that I have renamed. It came from the forest of my good friends Cindy and Luke, who live not too far from here on the other side of Port Rowan. And in their forest is an abandoned apple orchard with all kinds of amazing, really old varieties of apples. And this one really struck me when I tasted it, and I named it Quincy apple because it's like a cross between a quincy fruit and an apple. Anyways, I want to show you this in a second, but first, I've got something to show the chestnut enthusiasts. It is exactly 4 weeks until I'm going to be cracking these open to plant them. These are the chestnuts that I harvested last fall under the Miracle Sisters tree. These are her babies this year. I'm not expecting to find anything, but because these apple seeds sprouted so early, and I'll tell you that story in a second, I thought, well, let's check the chestnuts to see if anything happened with them. So let's do that right now. And I'm hoping that there will be nothing going on in here. It's too early, but you never know. Here's the first one. And no, there's nothing happening yet. That's good. That's good. Let's check the next one. Same thing. Nothing happening with this one either. Excellent. And with number 3, oh, look. See that? It's starting to break open, and there's the sprout starting to pop out. Now, we've still got a month, so there you go. We know that at least one is going to sprout. It already is. It's a little early, but okay, let's quickly check the next jar. Oh, that's not a chestnut. What is that? It's something else. That looks like it's either a very small crab apple or it's a hawthorn berry. How did you get in there? Okay. Oh, look, this one is also just starting to break open. See the little bit of white there? Look at that. Oh my, these are early. Okay, let's check the last one. Oh my, look at this. Oh no, this is way too early. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to hurry up and get these back into the refrigerator. They should not be starting yet. This is strange. Oh, well. Well, you saw it. Okay, let's get on to the apples. This is what motivated me because I want to show you what I did. First of all, look right there, you can see. See in there? They're already sprouting. So I'm going to be planting these in these little pots. What I did, let me just go around to the other side of the table, and I'm going to do that while I talk. Sorry about the changing light. The sun is coming and going from the clouds, but that's okay. So look at this one. So there's the apple seed, and look at the sprout on that already. So basically what I did, it's the same thing that I'm doing with the chestnuts. I just halfway filled this honey jar, empty honey jar, with wood chips. With the chestnuts, I like to do sawdust and wood chips. That's just, I don't know, my thing. But here, it's nothing but wood chips. Can you see that at the bottom there? Look, oh, there you go, look. It's just wood chips. And then I simply dropped the apple seeds right on top. I didn't plant them or anything. Look, there's the next one. Let's see how many we've got here. This is all from one apple. that I ate just a few months ago. There's another one. Here's one that hasn't opened yet. That's good. I don't want them all to be open. Oh, here's another one. This one is already rooting. Look at that. So that's it. It's so simple. I just took the seeds out of the apple core and I dropped them on top of this pile of pine wood chips. This is red pine. And just like I say with the chestnuts, it's the same thing. Make sure, well, in this case, if you're using wood chips, well, you never know. They could be commercially purchased or something like that. This is wood chips that I made from my own trees here in the forest. And you don't want something that has chemicals in it. Oh, look at how long that one is. Oh, wow, there are so many. There's probably, I don't want to put more than one each in these tiny little pots because there's not a lot of room for them. And I didn't think they'd be this big. So anyways, this is more than I'm willing to plant, but I'm going to pot them all anyways and give some away. So yeah, just put some wood chips, pine, without chemicals, no preservatives or poisons of any other kind, and get it wet, and then just sprinkle the seeds on top. Put the lid on the jar just loosely. Don't screw it on. Just set it there because it needs to be able to breathe, and put it in a cold place. I keep the chestnuts in the refrigerator, and this was in my stairwell into the basement, where it's always nice and cold there. I thought that because it's colder, that it would help to delay their growth longer than the chestnuts, because they shouldn't need that much encouragement. But you can see, look what happened with these apples. Anyways, this is good. And this is really early. This is ridiculously early. But I'm going to move these now into my workshop. It's not heated. And winter is just starting here now. We've got a really serious amount of snow that came out of the blue. That's why the light is changing so much, because there's another storm. We've got a snow squall thing going on here today. And so this is a nice sunny time, so I thought I would quickly make this video. And then the clouds started to roll in as soon as I started the camera, of course. Yeah, look at the way that this one is already making roots. These are going to grow quickly and happily. Oh, while I'm finishing up here, I'm on the last one now, I wanted to say one last thing, and that is about growing apples from seeds. Some people are no doubt going to criticize, because that's the way people are today, especially on the internet. I'm not trying to grow unnaturally huge apples like you buy at the supermarket. I'm trying to grow natural apples, the way that nature intended. And so they're not going to be huge. They're going to be the correct natural size, which is generally about the size of a large plum, maybe a little larger. But once in a while, ever so infrequently, when you plant from seed, the tree will actually produce larger fruit. It's not common, in fact it's quite rare, but it can happen. That's how we got our unnaturally large apples in the first place, and people just keep making cuttings from those unnaturally large trees to make everyone believe that that's the size that an apple is supposed to be. I'm afraid that is actually not true. The natural way that I'm doing right here, planting from seed, produces apples at the right size, the natural size. Okay, on that note, I'm going to get these chestnuts back into the refrigerator, and as you just saw, there's going to be some new ones getting planted on Valentine's Day.